Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see the advantages of synchronous reluctance motor, applications of synchronous reluctance motor. Also, we are going to see some numericals based on the synchronous reluctance motor. So, first is advantages of synchronous reluctance motor. In synchronous reluctance motor, there are no electromagnetic losses. Synchronous reluctance motor is mechanically strong. It is inherently reliable. The construction of synchronous reluctance motor is simple. The, if we consider the cost of synchronous reluctance motor, then it is less. So it is cheaper than permanent magnet and conventional synchronous motors. The efficiency of synchronous reluctance motor is high, and the synchronous reluctance motor is robust. So these are the some advantages of synchronous reluctance motor. Now second is applications of synchronous reluctance motor. Sorry. The synchronous reluctance motors are the best among the other motors for applications where many motors running in synchronism are supplied by a variable frequency supply. Some of the applications are listed or mentioned here. The synchronous reluctance motors are used in pumps or conveyors for proportioning devices. In synthetic fiber manufacturing industries, also synchronous reluctance motor is used. It is also used in wrapping and folding machines. For positioning of control rods in nuclear reactors is also used. The synchronized in synchronized textile drives also synchronous reluctance motor is used. For processing of continuous sheet or film material, the synchronous reluctance motor is used. In constant speed applications such as recording instruments, control apparatus, regulators, time devices, then phonograph turntable and many constant speed applications. So here you can see the application of synchronous reluctance motor is in various areas. So it is used in many areas or many applications. So these are the some advantages of synchronous reluctance motor. No losses, no electromagnetic losses, mechanically strong, inherently reliable, simple construction, it is cheaper, it has higher efficiency and robust. And in applications, it is used in pumps, conveyors, synthetic fiber manufacturing industries, wrapping and folding machines. Then for positioning of control rods in nuclear reactors, in synchronized textile drives, for processing of continuous sheet or film material, and in constant speed applications. So these are the advantages as well as applications of synchronous reluctance motors. Now we will see few numericals based on the based on this synchronous reluctance motor. So first numerical is a three-phase 4-pole 50 Hz 400 volt star connected synchronous reluctance motor has direct axis and quadrature axis synchronous reactances of 8 ohm and 2 ohm respectively. For a load torque of 80 Newton meter, find load angle, line current and power factor, and neglect armature resistance and mechanical losses. So in the numerical, given parameters are frequency is given, that is 50 Hz, poles are 4, that is P, then torque is given, that is load torque is given 80 Newton meter, then direct axis synchronous reactance and quadrature axis synchronous reactance are given. So that is XSD is given as 8 and XSQ is given as 2 ohm respectively. So from this we can calculate, sorry, voltage is also given, that is line voltage is given as a 400 volt. So for phase voltage, to calculate phase voltage we will divide that voltage by root 3. Therefore 400 by root 3 is, we will get 230.95 volts as a phase voltage. V equals to 400 by root 3 equals to 230.95 volts. Further, synchronous speed, that is omega s, is calculated as 2 pi f by p by 2. So if we substitute the value, f is 50 and p is 4. Okay, so here it will be 2 pi into 50 upon 4 by 2, then answer will be 50 pi radian per second. This is omega s. Now the power is torque into omega s, and it is calculated as 80 into torque is 80 and omega s is 50 pi. So it will be 12566.37 watt. Okay, this is the power. Now the torque is here. The torque is 3 by omega s into v square in bracket x sd minus x sq upon 2 x sd x sq into sin del. So in this expression, if we put the values, then we will get the answer for del. Okay, that is load angle. So here omega s is 50 pi, v is 230.95, xsd is 8, xsq is 2. So from this equation t is 80. So we will get the value of del. Okay, and that del is we will get as a 12.383 degrees. That is a load angle. Okay, 12.383 degrees. Now this is the first answer for load angle. Now second parameter is we have to calculate, that is line current. So for line current we have to calculate direct axis component of current as well as quadrature axis of current. So for direct axis current, the expression is V cos del upon x sd. Here V is 230.95, del is 12.383 and x sd is 8. So after calculating we will get 28.197 amperes as a direct axis component of current. So for quadrature axis component of current, the expression is V sin del upon x sq. So here also V is 230.95, del is 12.383, but instead of x sd, here x sq is there, and the value of x sq is 2, and in numerator instead of cos, here sin is there. So after calculating we will get the quadrature axis component of current, that is IQ equals to 24.76 amperes. So to calculate the line current, sorry, the expression is ID square plus IQ square in square root ID square plus IQ square. And if we substitute the ID and IQ values here, then we will get line current as a 37.53 amperes. And third parameter we have to calculate, that is power factor. So for power we know the expression, the three phase motor is given, so that's why the expression of power is root 3 VL IL cos phi. Okay, so here power equals to root 3 VL IL cos phi. So we have calculated power, that is 12566.37, we know that. Then VL is given, that is 400. IL we just calculated, that is 37.53 amperes. So from this we can find the value of cos phi, and that will be cos phi equals to 0.4833. This is the cos phi is the power factor and the value is 0.4833. So this is the first numerical. Now we will see one more numerical. A three-phase, four-pole, 60 Hz, 230-volt star-connected synchronous reluctance motor has direct axis and quadrature axis synchronous reactances of 22.5 ohm and 3.5 ohm respectively. The load torque is 12.5 Newton meter. The voltage to frequency ratio is maintained constant at rated value. Find torque angle, line current and power factor. Neglect rotational losses and armature resistance. So this numerical is also somewhat similar to the first numerical. So in this numerical, the given parameters are F frequency is given, that is 50 Hz, poles again 4, XSD and XSQ, that is 22.5 ohm and 3.5 ohm respectively. Direct axis reactor synchronous reactors and quadrature axis synchronous reactors. And torque is given, that is 12.5 Newton meter. So we have to calculate phase voltage. The line voltage is given, that is sorry, here F is given as 60 Hz. So we have to calculate phase voltage. Line voltage is given as 230, dividing by root 3 we will get 132.8 volts as a phase voltage. Okay. So synchronous speed we can calculate by using the expression 2 pi f upon p by 2. So we know the values of f and p. So from that, synchronous speed is 60 pi radian per second. And power is T into omega s. So torque is given, that is 12.5, and we have calculated synchronous speed. So from that we will get power as a 2356.2 watt. Sorry. So we know the torque equation, T equals to 3 by omega s v square in bracket x sd minus x sq upon 2 x sd into x sq into sine 2 del. If you substitute the values of omega s v x sd x sq and torque, then we will get del as a 10.84 degrees. So this is the torque angle, 10.84 degrees. This is the first parameter we have calculated. Now second parameter is we have to calculate the line current. Again same procedure, direct axis component and quadrature axis component. So we can calculate these components by using the expression V cos del by XSD for direct axis component, and after substituting the values we will get 5.8 amperes. And for quadrature axis component, we know the expression, that is V sin del by x sq. So after calculating we will get I q equals to 7.13 amperes. And for line current, expression is square root of id square or isd square plus iq square, direct axis component and quadrature axis component square, addition of that squares. And after calculating we will get the line current as a 9.2 amperes. Last parameter we have to calculate, that is power factor. So power, three phase motor is given, so expression of power is root 3 VLIL cos phi. Sorry, here we know the values of power, voltage and current. So from that we can calculate power factor, that is cos phi, as a power factor. If we calculate we will get the power factor as a 0.642. so this is the value of power factor. So in this video we have seen the advantages, applications of synchronous reluctance motor and numericals. Thank you for watching the video.